Welcome to your mat today, you guys. We are going to need our ankle weights, 1 pound, 2 pound, whatever you want. This is a sideline. It's a little bit of back and definitely, as always, some core. I have 3 pound weights as well set up near the top. I'm actually going to move them up here, move them where you need. We'll be starting on our right side, but first come to a seat. Plant your hands down on your knees and just flutter, close your eyes. Take a big inhale in through your nose, settling in. Exhale, let that go out of your mouth. One more round of breath before you meet me on your back. Inhale, fill your belly, filling up with air. And exhale, draw that lower abdominal back towards your spine. On your next inhale, open up your eyes. Meet me at a seat on your mat. Your feet are planted. Slowly roll down your mat. 1 vertebra at a time. C curve in your spine. We're looking down towards our abdominals, lowering for 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs to tabletop. Right leg extends up, left leg extends out from the hip. We're just going to slowly start to switch our legs. Slow with control. This is just a core warm up before we get into our sideline part of this workout. So I want you to think, how slow can I move these legs? As if they're moving through a puddle of jello, feeling that resistance on the way down, feeling that strong work of your abdominals on the way up. I want you to practice marrying your breath to movement as we lower and lift these legs in our warm-up, because it's going to be so crucial throughout our workout, any workouts that we do, and it's so crucial for our life. Our breath is our life force. So we inhale lower, find your length. Shh. Exhale, pull your lower abdominals back towards your spine as you lift. Shh. We've got 3 more each leg. 2. Our arms are planted down into the mat. Last one, each side. Shh. 1. We bend our knees back to 90. We slowly take bicycles right here. Slow with control. You guys are going to see these moves a little bit faster, a little bit more amplified as we move deeper into this series. But I really want you to take this beginning slow. This is not about momentum. This is about control. You really feel that energy shooting out from your toes, stopping your knees right in line with your hips when they come back to tabletop. Shh. Shh. If you can get your form right on this slow portion right here, that's where it's going to matter the most. Because when we amp this up, we take this a bit faster, you're going to just get a little bit stronger because you already have the form, you already have the breath down. Keep moving. We move into our sideline after this. Just a tiny baby ab warm up. Shh. 3 more each side. Shh. Can you glue those arms down just a little bit harder into the mat, activating through your triceps. Last one, each side. Shh. Crunch it in. Finish all the way through. Shh. Bring your knees down. Give them a big hug. We're going to rock over onto our right side of our mat. Hand comes in our head. I always say that backwards. I don't know if I've ever said it the right way. Our head comes in our hands. Our right leg is bent. Our left leg is in line with our hip. We start with a little lift up, little lower down. Just warming up through our left booty cheek, our left obliques. We're going to be here for a minute. So keep breathing. Shh. Pull that belly button back towards your spine. Imagine you have a tiny sliver of a piece of paper underneath your right obliques so that you're maintaining engagement through the entirety of your core. Shh. This left hand can be pressed down into the mat to give you a little bit of support. We hold at hip height in 3. Shh. 2. Shh. 1. So right here at hip height is going to be your middle ground. I want you to bend your knee all the way in and shoot your leg closer to your bottom leg. Bend your knee. And try to shoot your leg higher this time above that middle point. So you crunch in, we go lower, crunch up, we go higher. So imagine that you maybe have a block or a ball, or maybe a magic circle rather. Let's go with that. And you're crunching this leg over the magic circle, and then you're crunching your leg through the magic circle. So that middle hip point line was right where the circle reaches around. We are not wanting to hit that. We hit our leg high on the diagonal, and then low. I guess we're not really in the diagonal. We are in one long line. I do apologize, you guys. I started my period today, and I didn't have a cup of coffee before this because, well, the girl's stomach was just hurting, and we are listening to our bodies. So we're gonna hold our point high here in 4. 3, our toe stays lifted high. 2, all the way through. We have one last one, all the way. Lower it down, crunch it in, lift it up, hold it high. Just give me little circles right here. Press a little bit harder into your left palm. Shh, shh. Imagine you're drawing an apple, an orange, any small, medium-sized ball you want. I just encourage that you really visualize it, see it, draw it. We reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse that circle. Can you lift your leg up a little bit higher? It should be above hip height. Our eye gaze is straight in front of us. Engage through your core. Knit those ribs together. You've got 5, 4. Our leg comes back down to hip height in 3, 2, 1. Leg comes back down in line with your hip. We extend our leg forward and then shift our leg back as if we are sliding our leg across a glass tabletop. Shh. Exhale, extend. Find that squeeze in your booty. Inhale, crunch your leg forward. Feel the contraction of your abdominals. Here for 6. Shh. 5. Shh. 3. We hold our leg to the front in 2. Oh, yes, you can. In 1, hold your leg to the front. Just pulse your leg forward and forward. This is where that left palm is really going to help you support your abs, support this pulse forward. Your toe is pointed. You've got this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our leg comes back in line with our hip. We're going to drop our leg all the way down and then lift all the way up as high as you can. Inhale, lower, find your length. Shh. Exhale, find that lift. So now we're going almost 2 times higher than when we are shooting our leg above our imaginary circle. Here for 8, 7, 6. We go back to our knee crunch here in 5, 4. Actually, no, we don't. We hold it halfway in 3, 2, 1. Hold right here at your midline. Bend your bottom right knee a little bit more. We're going to tap our left knee to our right knee and then extend out to the diagonal. So we tap it down and press it back to that back left diagonal here. Shh. Knee taps right. Shh. You've got almost an internal rotation as you tap and then you extend. That leg is slightly behind your hip. You're feeling this very strongly in that left booty. We just hold our leg back and pulse it up in 3, 2. Last one. Give me those little pulses back on that diagonal. Up and up. Tiny lift, tiny lower. Shh, shh. Engaging through that core. Press down a little bit further, harder into your left palm. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold. Just hold. Lift your arm high to the sky. Knit those ribs together one last time. Close your eyes if you need. This is where we finish here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Hit out your leg. Ooh, I am really feeling that one, you guys. And then roll over and meet me on your tummy. Grabbing our 3-pound weights and placing them just up in front of us. We will use them in a minute. First, I want you to fold your right forearm down and then your left forearm on top of your right. Place your forehead down into the mat. We're just gonna lift our right leg up and then our left leg up. This squeeze up is coming from your glutes, from your hamstrings. You feel like you have a little tiny butterfly underneath your belly button, so you don't want to crush it. We're staying braced and tight through our core. We hit each side 7 more. 6, 5. We add our weights in 4, 3, 2, 1. We grab our weights with our palms face down. You actually bring your left forearm back to the mat, just your right hand has the weight. Forehead comes back down onto your forearm. We lift our right arm, left leg, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale and inhale. So you have a strong point out on your toe and strong arms right in front of you. Your right bicep is by your ear as you lift and then you lower. Everybody engage through that abdominal, knit those ribs together. We're not falling into our lower back. In 5, 4, hold your leg lifted in 3, 2, 1, hold your leg and your arm lifted. Bend your right arm to 90. Elbow is in line with your shoulder. Then extend it out. We're getting some shoulder works right here, making sure you don't take that elbow past your shoulder. So we want to stop at that goalpost. You've got 7. Here for 6. I know it's hard. 5. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend for 4. 3, 2, we drop our weight. In 1, drop our weight. Right arm reaches back, left leg bends at the knee. Try to touch those toes. You may not. You see the icon on if you're looking. Exhale, bring your arm back by your bicep. Unextend your leg. Bend and reach. Lower. Here for 7. We take it to the other side at 6. I'm feeling it in my shoulder. Here for 5. So hopefully you are too. But who doesn't love beautiful sculpted shoulders in 3. Lifting your head off the mat as you reach back in 2. Last 1. Drop your right hand down, left foot down. Right forearm now comes underneath your forehead. We grab our weight with our left hand. We lift our leg, lift our arm, and lower. Here for 8. 7. Really squeezing into your spine line to lift your leg. 5. 4, 3. We take our left arm back to that goalpost in 2. Right leg stays lifted here in 1. Right leg stays lifted. Crunch your elbow, stopping it right in line with your shoulder at that 90 degree and extend. Bend to 90, extend. We're not here long. You guys know this. This is a quick little shoulder burnout here for 7, 6. Oh yeah. You've got those 3-pound weights. You're feeling it here in 4. 3. 2. 1. We drop that weight. Our head lifts. Left hand comes back to touch your right toes as your knee bends. Inhale, extend leg and arm. Exhale, reach for those toes. 8. 7. Oh my goodness, my shoulder is on fire. In 6. 5. Legs and arms go long in 4. Can I hear that breath for 3? 2. Last one, all the way through. Don't sell yourself short. Drop everything to the mat. Move these weights out of the way. Forehead goes down onto your mat. We lift our legs and our arms, and we lower. So your eye gaze is staying straight down to the mat. We don't want any strain in our back, neck. In 5. Feeling this in our lower back. Getting so much stronger. This is how you engage through your core a little bit better by strengthening our back muscles here in 3. Hold both arms up. Your legs can hit the ground. If you want to take the challenge, keep them lifted here for 2. Last one. Hold your arms up. Drop those legs if you want. Crunch your elbows all the way back as if they're trying to touch behind your back. Eye gaze goes slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower your gaze down to the mat. This is our last thing we're doing in back. We just have pulses up with our elbows here in 8. 7. Oh, I'm feeling it. I know you are too. In 6. 5. 4. Hold your elbows, squeeze back together. 3, we just squeeze it back and back into. Last one, all the way up. Reach it all the way back. Just pulse these elbows back and back as if they are trying to touch. Can you lift those legs up off the ground for the last little back challenge if you aren't there already? Here in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over onto your left forearm. I am going to rotate just so you guys can see me a little bit better, but you will stay right where you're at. Whew. So roll over onto your left forearm. Head comes in your hand. There we go. I said it right. We have a deep bend in our left leg. Our right leg shoots right out in line with our hip. Right palm comes down into the mat to give you some support. We lower an inch, lift an inch. Excuse me. Little lower down, little lift up. No bigger than an inch. We have that imaginary piece of paper underneath our ribcage. Engaging through both of our obliques. We remember our imaginary magic circle here in 5. 4. 3. 2. In 1. Our midline is from our hip to our leg right here, but we crunch our knee to our elbow. Extend your leg up high over your imaginary circle. Crunch that knee in, and then it goes right through your imaginary circle. If you guys don't know what the magic circle looks like, maybe just look it up after this. But I guess also imagining a regular circle will do. You'll know what I mean if you look it up. But if you guys are like, what the hell is a magic circle? It's not the thing in SpongeBob. So just keep moving. Crunching that knee in hard, engaging through your right obliques, and then you lower your leg. Driving our knee in, extending high above our circle. and then through our circle a little bit lower than midline. Shh. Here for 4. Shh. In 3. All the way up, all the way down. Shh. 2. Our leg slides across that imaginary glass table. In 1, all the way down, all the way back up. And then we drop our leg to midline, finish it all the way through, drop it down to midline. We extend our right leg forward, and then we press back through that smile line. Again, this is really where that right palm pressing down into the mat is going to give you a lot of support to bring your leg further forward, but maintaining control. 7. Shh. 6. Shh. 5. Shh. 4. Shh. In 3, we hold this right leg forward to our knee. Give me little pulses. In 2. All the way forward, all the way back, and then we hold. Shh. Hold it right here. You pulse it forward and forward. Leg is long, toes are pointed. That front foot, the top of your foot is pressing forward. Shh. Here for 6. 5, we move our leg back to midline. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoot your leg back to this midline point, right out in line with your hip. We lower all the way down. We lift all the way up. Shh. Inhale, lower. Shh. Exhale, lifting to your highest point. Shh. See, sometimes even I need to be reminded of breath. That is why I cue it so much. And just because it is so important to get you through this work, also scientifically proven that the way you breathe can help you work deeper into your abdominals, giving you that 6-pack that we want. Well, I don't know if we all want a 6-pack, but you know, just ripped, somewhat defined abs. Shh. Here for 3. We add our leg crunch back in. 2. Last move, lift it all the way up. We tap our right knee to our left and shoot our leg back on the diagonal. Shh. That internal rotation of your top leg down to your bottom leg. Shh. Shh. Here for 6. In 5, we just have pulses up. In 4. Oh, yes, you can. In 3. I know my right booty cheek is on fire, but that is what we want. In 2. In 1, hold your leg up. We pulse up and up. Think more about the up, less about the down. You're here for 7. We just hold in 6, 5, 4. Press that leg back just a little further. In 3, 2, and 1. Right arm extends high to the sky. We just hold. Inhale in through that nose. Can you lift your leg up a little bit higher? Exhale out through your mouth, pulling that belly button back. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hand down. Patting out your leg. We just have a little tiny core finisher, and then you guys are done. So rolling over onto your backs, just as you need. Let's make sure our alignment is where it needs to be. So tuck your pelvis, really pressing your lower back into the mat. Bring your hands wide behind your head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Lift your knees to tabletop. We're going to extend our right leg long, left leg long. We're switching here. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lower. So we're going back to where we started in the beginning, but can you take this a little bit faster? These legs are switching and switching. Here for 8, 7, we take it back to that bicycle that we started at, but this time opposite elbow to opposite knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bend at our knee and twist. Twist, exhale, and exhale. Shh. Strong bicycle presses out. Our toes are pointed. You're moving with so much control, but as fast as you can. And that may not look like I'm going very fast because this is where my control point is at today, especially with these ankle weights on. Shh, shh. Here for 5, 4, 3, legs stop it, tabletop in 2. In 1 leg, stop it, tabletop, drop your head, neck, and shoulders, plant your palms firmly into the ground. We extend both legs high to the sky, point through your toes. We bend at our right knee, drop our toes, extend, bend at our left knee, drop our toes, and extend it all the way back up. We have a strong press of our lower back into the mat, getting deep into these lower abdominals. Shh. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. The further away you can tap your toes, the more you're going to get into these deep abdominals. We take it double time, both leg toe taps here in 5. Shh. You've got 4. 3, shh, 2, shh. Last one, each side. Here for 1. Finish left. Both legs tap. Tap it down. Bring it back. You're bending at your knees, still toes tap, and then your legs extend long to the sky. We're here for 8. Shh. Legs stay at tabletop in 7. Yes, you can. I know this is hard for 6. Shh. 5. Shh. 4. 3. Keep pressing those palms into the mat. 2. Last one, legs stop at tabletop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, grab behind your quads. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Arms go long by your sides. Oh, yes, we are. We pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure we're squeezing our inner thighs together. We're pumping our arms down. Energy is shooting long out of our fingertips. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. No, whoa. We are not on our last ones. You guys do not get off that easy. I told you my brain is just a little foggy today, but it is okay. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this last one, can you lift up a little bit higher out of your head, neck, and shoulders? Squeeze those inner thighs together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hug our legs in. We rock ourselves side to side, feeling a stretch in those hip flexors, but also those side glutes because we did work them super hard today. This was not as sweaty as usual, but I promise you that you don't always need to get sweaty for it to be a good, efficient, effective workout, because I promise you guys will be sore tomorrow. I will be sore tomorrow. I'm sore today from my yesterday's workout. It never stops, but in the best way possible. So come meet me at a seat, place these palms down on your knees to ground, or flip your palms up to receive and flutter, close those eyes. Inhale in through your nose, taking in all this space that you just created for yourself. And exhale, feel yourself deepening into your sit bones. Inhale, body expands. Exhale, let it all go. On your next inhale, take a big, beautiful breath in. On your next exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake your arms, shake your head. Let it feel good. Release any energy that you don't want and continue to bring in all this beautiful energy that you just created. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on your mats next time. Bye.